Chairman Wycliffe Oparanya is not sleeping easy. The anti-corruption agency has frozen some 28.8 million shillings belonging to the former governor, saying they are part of a complex fraud case. The investigation looking into the possible loss of 1.4 billion shillings has also put two senior advocates on the spot. Former Emuhaya MP Kenneth Marende and senior advocate Dr. Ken Nyaundi have been roped into the extensive probe. Here now is NTV Special Projects and Investigations reporter Brian Obuya with the breakdown.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has convinced the Justice Minor Court sitting here in Nairobi to freeze some 28.9 million shillings belonging to former Governor Wycliffe Oparanya. The 28.9 million shillings is part of a complex investigation into the whereabouts of some 1.4 billion shillings that EACC believes has been looted out of the Kakamega County coffers in funny yet ridiculous tendering processes during the financial years of 2013 through 2022 when Oparanya was the governor. The web of corruption and malfeasance has roped in a law firm linked to former Speaker of the National Assembly Kenneth Marende. The agency's investigations show that the true investigation is on how Oparanya acquired house number 23 in Olorua, Karen. The house was bought at a cost of 89 million by the former governor. And here is where Marende and Nyaundi advocates come in. Documents show that it was Nyaundi and Marende advocates who secured the house in Karen on behalf of Oparanya. The law firm is owned by celebrated former Speaker of the National Assembly and former Emuhaya Member of Parliament Kenneth Marende and Dr. Ken Nyaundi. Dr. Nyaundi is the Chancellor of Laikipia University and a former member of the Electoral Commission and once served as the chairman of Kituo cha Sheria and the International Commission of Jurists, ICJ, Kenya chapter. On 17th March 2020, Marende and Nyaundi wrote to House Consult seeking to secure the house. A part of the letter reads, "In readiness to execute the sale agreement, Governor Oparanya has now released to us through a bank transfer the 10% required for booking of this house." On 15th April 2020, the law firm wrote confirming to have deposited 8.9 million shillings. But what is EACC really after? The commission says that the house in Karen was bought through graft. Integrity Center has tabled 79 pages of evidence before Justice Esther Minor showing the flow of money from companies that were given tenders by the county government of Kakamega. That funds that bought the 89 million house in Karen were channeled by two companies contracted by the county government of Kakamega to perform various works. These companies are Sabema International Limited, that at one point was contracted to construct an open-air market at Shisiala Trading Center in Kakamega town. Sesela Resources Limited, that was to construct a bitumen standard road and was paid some 216 million Kenya shillings. It is suspected that the former governor used a company called Tricomp Energy Company Limited as a vehicle to purchase the house in Karen. EACC says that an analysis of transactions and information reveal a complex web of deceit and concealment where, after receiving payments from the county government of Kakamega, the two companies wired money to advocates of the former governor who then transferred the funds to Lap Trust towards the purchase of the said house in Karen. Documents EACC has filed in court show that at one point, Sesela Resources Limited transferred 10 million Kenya shillings and Sabema International Limited some 5 million shillings. EACC would then summon and question the governor. The governor would thereafter acquire an anticipatory bail stopping any arrests by EACC. The latest is that Marende and Nyaundi have written to the developer seeking a refund of the money and cancelling the acquisition contract by former Governor Wycliffe Oparanya. Integrity Center is not taking it. Brian Obuya, NTV.